Well, hello my friends. Are we looking at the last months of World War III? I'm sure the world hopes so, but we're gonna have to see. So I'm actually moving, guys, our army from Greece. Since we've beaten the Greeks, we're gonna move it back up north here. And it looks like actually we've entered into war with the Bulgarians. So I'm tempted. Well, we really have to get up there soon. I mean, I'm tempted to attack. You know what? Oh, this is so hard, because what we're doing, guys, we're setting them up here to stop the Norwegian invasion, and I kind of think it's necessary. We need to do that, so I'm not going to send any armies elsewhere. We could split the army, but we actually need a lot of men to help us attack here. There's no other way around it, and we're going to have to go and send those guys, unfortunately. Do your best, men. Try to take the best back from the enemy. Eventually here, I hope we get an end, but from what I've heard, somebody mentioned in the forums that the only way to beat the enemy, I believe, is that we have to, they have to take Stalingrad, is what I've heard. So, Moscow's over here. Stalingrad would be in the south over here somewhere. Kharkov, Kursk, Voronezh, Stalingrad, here. There we go. So, they would have to take Stalingrad, I believe, for the game to end. I don't know if that's actually true. That's just what I've heard. We'll have to check it out and see. So it looks like the French Republic's actually pushing through Romania here. Is this possible? No, these are the Hellenic Republic. Ah, I see. They're still fighting. We're going to send a few troops down to deal with them. Of course, they're still going to try to fight, even here in Romania, and the rest of the Balkans. Move through, boys. Let's take a few of these guys and help with this attack over here. Sure, once some modern tanks get to the scene, they're going to give up over here very, 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 very quickly. Alright. Tito's Yugoslavia is, of course, still fighting, and we're having to cut through Turkey just to get to our front lines over here, guys. It's not an easy time for the Soviets. I'm amazed we're actually winning this fight against the Norwegians up in the north, so maybe what we need to do is cut through the taiga here. They may not be prepared for winter fighting, and it looks like actually a lot of Irish soldiers that are in this area, which is quite funny. Norwegians, Irish, I mean, this truly is a world war. There's no doubt about it. Go ahead and hit this Norwegian position. It's Norwegian-Danish position, actually, if you want to be specific. See where else the enemy's pushing up. This is where one of the biggest threats is, and I'm really amazed that the Iranians are doing such a good job at holding off the enemy. But eventually here, the battle is going to have to end. The war is going to have to end. So here we go. Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia is already heavily under attack by the Allies on all sides, and I'm pretty sure we'll be next. See if at least we could take back Sevastopol here. Excuse me, not Sevastopol. What is this? Taking out any of these, Odessa, taking out any of these cities is definitely a plus. And we had an issue, a battle in the Baltic Sea. Looks like they wiped out one of our subs. He's been there for so long and he's survived. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, it happens to the best of us, right? Alright, on the way to the next front. And as you can see, a large part of our army is made up of actual foreign troops, French troops, etc. It's quite interesting to see that most of our army is not, in fact, Russian, but, you know, Yugoslav, French, collection of communists from all over. And we want to probably redraw those lines, because I'm sure they've changed them, so let's select all. Actually, yeah, we definitely want to redraw. So let's go ahead and... I don't want to go... Well... I really don't want to cut through there, that's the thing. I'm just gonna have to break these guys out. Go, boys. The defense must commence! That actually rhymed a little bit. Alright, we've got enough guys here to help them out, so let's keep hitting them here. And once we take this area, we're gonna cut through Romania and hopefully assist the Romanians in taking back their country. Because right now the Greeks are still fighting back. I mean, they've capitulated because we took Athens. There we go. But they're still fighting. So we're going to send some support. In fact, we'll send some over here to hit the Bulgarians. hard as we can. These guys have just been in a war, though. Remember, we've just been in a battle. They're not exactly battle ready. They're not really prepared to fight. They may have no choice. And a lot of people have mentioned nukes. We're not going to use nukes. No matter what happens, we're not going to use nukes. We're going to be fairly realistic about this. I don't think that nukes would be deployed, you know, unless a madman, Stalin, you know, was at the helm. Here we go. The Polish People's Republic is also being taken out. Oh, dear. And here we do have some troops. I'm going to try and smash through some lines, do a little bit of counterattacking here, see if we can get back to Breslau and cut this southern tip of the army off. I'm not sure if we can, but we're going to try. A lot of these guys are traveling, of course, to the front. Taking Lodz. Push them back. Okay, we're still trying to do our grand plan over here, and it worked to a degree, but then sort of stopped working. Get these guys out of his pocket. I don't know where they go, just get out of here. Alright, trying to attack Prague, and actually they're having some difficulty. Let's take a look at the war score right now. We're still nowhere close to capitulation. It's, I mean, the Soviet Union is pretty huge, guys. And even though, look at this, the UK has taken all of China, almost all of China, which would be an utter disaster, of course, for the Chinese, and would change our world politics dramatically in this day and age. We're 27% there. We still have a lot of fighting to do before the enemy even considers giving us the chance to surrender. So we've got to try our best here. I'm going to try to cut through a few of these Bulgarian positions, but like I said, these guys are tired from battle. They're also assigned to a different front, so they're not going to do extraordinarily well here, which is understandable. We're just going to try to cut through enemy lines and slow the war down as much as we can. All right. North as these guys cut south. And we'll do the same with these guys. We're going to cut south with these guys too. Try to trap the enemy. It's a pretty unbelievable strategy because it's just, we don't have enough men to do it. But, you know, we're kind of like Hitler in his bunker at this point. We're just trying to do some crazy stuff, Battle of the Bulge, etc. Come up with some crazy plans to maybe still claim a victory. So I'm going to smash over here into this British position as well. They're caught behind our lines right now, and this is the perfect time to attack. Counterattack the Swiss. Can't believe the Swiss and the Americans are fighting together here to beat us. It's unbelievable. Alright. Modern tanks are going to be attacking this American position. Now we want to make sure we're not stuck in, so grab some of these guys. Attack from multiple angles. Doesn't always work. Smash out this way, go boys! Alright, it's turning a little more in our favor. If the Allies are going to win, guys, they're going to have to fight for every last step. At this point, it's a total counterattack. We're trying to take back the small parts of Poland. And we are mostly on the line here, so our guys are getting on the line, and this, I'm first going to let them actually sit down, rest and relax. You can see a lot of them are just now getting those supplies back, and we're not getting a lot of equipment. It's just the way things are because we don't have a lot of rubber. Although the light SP artillery I can't seem to find. We do need some more light artillery, some more motorized troops, so we can't really afford many more factories, but we're going to get what we can, especially some support equipment. Let's hope for the best. Some nasty weather on the front right now near Kaunas. Maybe we want to push north and do some crazy stuff here. I'm not sure. We do have some enemies over here that could be trapped pretty easily, so I'm going to cut through over here. Pretty sure these guys should be able to make a break. And with this unit, we're going to go ahead and just take the city. Apparently, they've left the city of Tikvin totally open. It's not a particularly important area, but still, it's kind of weird. And let's see if we can cut these Belgians off by attacking the Irish and British division over here from 2 different flanks. I'm also going to use this Yugoslav division to take that area back, and we're going to hit that Irish division with an attack. Hit this one too. Let's hope these Irishmen are ready for a fight. Oh, wait a minute. Mexicans! No, it's the Mexicans! Luis Farel! They pulled out, I suppose, and now it's Mexican infantry that we're fighting. I mean, everybody's here to try to kill us. It's unbelievable. Nobody wants to see the glory of the Soviet Union rise. We are taking back some land, but just barely. And obviously this could be retaken by the enemy, you know, in hours. Let's see. Okay, we've cut off a large chunk of the enemy here, but we don't want to get in circles. We really need to push fully on this position of what looks to be an Indian division. Right there. The United Kingdom, but it does have an Indian flag. So let's cut through here, and I guess that would be the British Raj. And over here, we're going to cut through as well, near Lodz, take back this area, and basically that's how we eliminate the army behind us, so that we don't get encircled. Let's do that. And now they're going to go back to their original positions. Awesome. So a nice little victory there near Lodz. It's a small victory to write home about, of course. And we can take a look here. 800,000 dead on the Greek side, 1 million on the British. I always like going through these casualties before I end any of these videos, so you guys can pause and look. Even the Brazilians taking 92,000 casualties. The Dutch with 361,000. We're almost at 3 million, guys. So we are pushing it. We really are. The Romanians have lost a tremendous amount. The French Commune up nearly also at 3 million. So altogether, we would have lost, you know, probably close to, if we round it, if we get it all together, 3 million on our side, 3 million for the French, and I'm sure at least 4 million for the rest of the communists in this fight. We've lost a lot of men, let's be honest here. It has not been an easy fight, and it's going to be very sad when we lose, but I think that we've done a damn good job no matter what happens. One thing I do want to try to do is break out here. I don't think we can, though. It might be a little too late. And we're going to try to do the same here so the inevitable doesn't happen and they don't cut us off entirely. So let's send that guy in as well. Send some of these French tanks too. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and glory to the Soviets.